The Porsche Cayenne has always been a symbol of power, refinement, and everyday usability, and with the arrival of the 2026 Cayenne Electric, Porsche is entering a new era while keeping everything that made this model so successful intact. A fully electric Cayenne may have seemed like a distant idea only a few years ago, but now Porsche has taken the step forward, combining performance and efficiency with a true luxury experience. While the gas-powered Cayenne will continue to be offered, the Cayenne Electric represents a bold chapter for Porsche, and the details we have already experienced reveal that this SUV is going to set new benchmarks. At launch, the Cayenne Electric will be available in 3 distinct versions: a base model, the Cayenne S, and the top-tier Cayenne Turbo. The performance spectrum across these trims is impressive, with the entry model producing roughly half the output of the flagship Turbo, while the S balances performance and accessibility with over 600 horsepower. The Turbo will be the model that really pushes boundaries. With nearly 1,000 horsepower on tap, and the figures Porsche is claiming suggest acceleration that will put even the most dedicated sports cars on notice. With a curb weight just under 6,000 pounds, the Cayenne Electric is by no means light, but the instant torque delivery of electric motors allows it to surge forward with breathtaking pace. Porsche has stated that the turbo version will reach 60 miles per hour in well under 3 seconds and will pass 120 miles per hour in less than 10. That makes it quicker than the already extreme Cayenne Turbo GT, which has long been celebrated as one of the fastest SUVs in the world. One of the most interesting aspects of the Cayenne Electric is how Porsche has approached sound. Many electric vehicles focus on futuristic tones and wares that reflect the new technology, but Porsche knows its audience. With the Cayenne Electric, an optional system generates a sound that mimics the iconic V8. It is convincing enough that, at times, it sounds nearly identical to the Cayenne GTS. In Sport Plus mode, the experience goes even further, blending in subtle electric whines alongside the deep rumble, producing an almost supercharged note. For many customers, this detail will help bridge the gap between traditional combustion emotion and the silence of electrification. It is Porsche's way of reminding drivers that emotional connection matters just as much as raw numbers. Charging speed is another area where the Cayenne Electric sets new standards. All Porsche EVs use an 800-volt architecture, but the Cayenne raises the bar even higher with peak charging speeds of 400 kilowatts. That is an increase from the Taycan's already impressive 320 kilowatts, achieved thanks to advanced double-sided cooling for the battery pack. The result is not only faster peak charging, but also a broader charging curve, meaning the SUV spends more time at high speeds rather than dropping off quickly. Porsche claims the 108 kilowatt-hour battery can charge from 10 to 80% in just 16 minutes, an astonishing figure for such a large and heavy vehicle. This will also be the first Porsche EV equipped with a NACS charge port, aligning it with the growing charging infrastructure. For added flexibility, the Cayenne can also adapt to 400-volt fast chargers by splitting its battery into 2 400-volt subpacks, a clever engineering detail that ensures compatibility almost anywhere. Range is always a key concern for electric vehicles, especially large luxury SUVs, and Porsche seems to have balanced performance with practicality. On the European WLTP cycle, the Cayenne Electric is rated at around 373 miles, which should translate to roughly 320 miles under the stricter United States EPA test cycle. The turbo models even feature aerodynamic side blades that extend from the rear haunches above 37 miles per hour, improving the drag coefficient and adding about 6 or 7 miles of additional range. It may not sound like much, but in a high-performance SUV, every efficiency counts. And Porsche has paid attention to the details. As with every Cayenne generation, all-wheel drive is standard across the lineup, but the electric version introduces even more sophisticated motor configurations. The models mix two front motors, shared with the Macan Electric. With 3 different types of rear motors, the S and Turbo benefit from an advanced design featuring internal oil cooling between the rotor and stator, allowing them to sustain higher output for longer without overheating. This innovation is particularly useful during repeated launches or when towing heavy loads, keeping performance consistent under demanding conditions. Porsche has clearly engineered the Cayenne Electric not just for straight-line sprints but also for durability and practicality. Step inside the cabin, and the transformation is just as impressive. Porsche has redesigned the interior to blend technology seamlessly with luxury. The centerpiece is a dramatic touchscreen that curves across the dash, avoiding the common look of a tablet stuck on top of the console. Every detail feels considered, from the materials to the integration of technology. Optional features include heated armrests on the doors and center console, a variable light control glass roof, a power-operated second-row seat, and an advanced augmented reality head-up display. There is even a hands-free driving mode for highways, bringing the Cayenne in line with some of the most advanced driver assistance systems currently available. One of the most important mechanical upgrades is the introduction of the active ride suspension system, borrowed from the Taycan and Panamera but adapted for SUV duty. This system uses single-chamber air springs combined with active dampers that can hydraulically move each wheel independently. The result is astonishing body control, with the ability to keep the SUV flat through corners or absorb poor road surfaces effortlessly. Unlike lower Porsche models, the Cayenne does not need an entry height feature when opening doors, since the ride height is naturally higher. But Porsche does provide customizable settings within comfort mode for those who prefer a more natural amount of pitch and roll. Without active ride, the Cayenne still offers sophisticated 2-valve dampers and 2-chamber air springs, but with the system equipped, the driving experience takes a significant step forward, combining comfort and precision in ways very few SUVs can match. The driving experience of the Cayenne Electric reflects Porsche's long-standing philosophy that every model, regardless of size or weight, should feel like a true sports car. Despite its mass, the steering is sharp, precise, and communicative. The brake pedal feels natural without the artificial sensation that plagues many electric vehicles. Body control is excellent, especially with the active ride system, and the way the Cayenne handles corners, accelerates out of bends, and delivers its performance makes it feel every bit a Porsche. This is a crucial difference when compared to the Macan Electric, which some felt lacked the excitement of its combustion counterpart. In the Cayenne Electric, Porsche has captured the essence of its DNA and transferred it successfully into the electric age. Dimensionally, the Cayenne Electric is slightly larger than the gasoline model. Built on a modified version of the Volkswagen Group's PPE platform shared with the Macan Electric and Audi Q6 e-tron, The Cayenne EV has a wheelbase of 118.9 inches compared to 114 on the gas-powered variant. The overall length has grown from 194.1 inches to 196.3 inches, and the electric architecture allows for a 3-cubic-foot front trunk in addition to more rear cargo capacity. Wheel sizes range from 20 to 22 inches, with performance models equipped with wide summer tires such as Pirelli P0 PZ5 or Goodyear Eagle F1 rubber, while the off-road focused versions use Hankook Ventus IONS X tires for better all-terrain grip. The combination of a longer wheelbase, broader stance, and high-performance rubber ensures both stability and agility at speed. Off-road capability remains part of the Cayenne's DNA, and Porsche has not abandoned it in the electric era. The Cayenne Electric offers an off-road package that removes the lower splitter to improve approach angles, making it better suited for rugged terrain. During development, Porsche tested the SUV at its traditional proving grounds in Basela, Spain, navigating challenging ditches, steep climbs, and descents with confidence. The vehicle demonstrated the ability to handle inclines and declines at angles of up to 25 degrees, as well as impressive side-angle stability. Although the Cayenne Electric does not feature traditional locking differentials, it relies on intelligent brake interventions to distribute torque effectively, and in practice, the system works smoothly, delivering far more capability than most owners will ever explore. This also highlights Porsche's attention to maintaining the Cayenne's reputation as a versatile SUV that is not only powerful on the road, but also competent off it. Another practical benefit is towing. The Cayenne Electric is rated to tow up to 7,700 pounds, which is a substantial figure for an electric luxury SUV. This makes it suitable for customers who want performance and luxury without sacrificing utility. Whether it is pulling a boat, a trailer, or heavy equipment, the Cayenne Electric is designed to handle demanding real-world tasks, adding yet another layer of versatility. Inside the cabin, technology continues to elevate the driving and ownership experience. The augmented reality head-up display projects navigation, speed, and safety information directly into the driver's line of sight, reducing distraction. The available glass roof with variable light control allows occupants to adjust the transparency electronically, creating either a bright, open atmosphere or a more shaded, private feel. Rear passengers benefit from power-operated seating, while luxury touches, such as heated door armrests, provide comfort at every level. Porsche has even introduced a hands-free driving mode for limited-access highways, showing that the Cayenne Electric is not only about performance but also about convenience and future-ready features. Despite all the advancements, Porsche has not abandoned tradition entirely. Gas-powered Cayenne models will continue to be built alongside the electric versions, both produced at the Volkswagen Group's facility in Bratislava, Slovakia. This plant also manufactures the Audi Q7 and Q8, showcasing the flexibility of the production line. For buyers, this means more choice, as Porsche acknowledges that not everyone is ready to make the switch to full electrification. By offering both combustion and electric models, Porsche ensures that the Cayenne remains a central pillar of its lineup for a broad range of customers. Performance enthusiasts will also appreciate the fact that, while heavy, the Cayenne Electric delivers relentless acceleration and feels faster in the real world than its specifications suggest. The ability to surge past traffic, merge onto highways, or simply enjoy an open stretch of road is delivered with such immediacy that it feels like driving a sports car disguised as an SUV. Porsche's engineering ensures that this performance is sustainable. With clever thermal management in the motors and advanced cooling for the battery, keeping everything operating at peak levels even under repeated hard driving. The Cayenne Electric is not just about numbers on paper, but about consistency and reliability in every situation. For design, Porsche has taken a subtle approach. The Cayenne Electric is instantly recognizable as a Cayenne, with proportions and styling that echo the gasoline version, but details such as aerodynamic enhancements, flush surfaces, and modern lighting signatures differentiate it. The result is a design that balances familiarity with futuristic touches, appealing to long-time Porsche fans as well as new customers drawn to the electric transition. Inside, the curved center touchscreen and refined materials create an atmosphere that feels both luxurious and cutting-edge. It is not cluttered or overwhelming, but intuitive and well integrated, consistent with Porsche's focus on driver-centric design. In summary, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne Electric represents a bold and confident step forward. With nearly 1,000 horsepower available in its turbo model, advanced suspension systems, record-breaking charging speeds, and a driving experience that feels authentic to the Porsche brand, it redefines what a luxury performance SUV can be in the electric age. It manages to deliver blistering acceleration, refined handling, everyday usability, and genuine off-road capability, all while maintaining a sense of tradition that long-time fans will appreciate. Porsche has succeeded in creating an SUV that does not feel like a compromise but rather an evolution, one that preserves the Cayenne's core identity while embracing the future of mobility. For customers, the choice between gas and electric versions means flexibility. But for those ready to make the leap, the Cayenne Electric is set to be one of the most complete and exciting electric vehicles on the market. It blends performance, technology, and practicality into a package that few, if any, competitors can match. The Cayenne has always been about redefining expectations, and with the arrival of the 2026 Cayenne Electric, Porsche proves once again that it can set the standard for the entire industry.